Fuller Construction was founded in 1959 by my grandfather, Ethel Fuller. We do a lot of government work, whether that be from the small entities like villages and cities and counties on up to state of Nebraska or state of South Dakota, and then on to all the different entities of the federal government, National Park Service, and Department of Defense, all the different entities there. We've been interfacing with NBDC for about 15 years, and I think of NBDC as another tool to help make us aware of federal opportunities that are out there, and also to help us be prepared to interact and interface with the federal government as well. There's different registrations and requirements to do business with the federal government in particular, and Chuck and NBDC are very helpful with that.
Eric Fuller was working to grow the business through government contracting at the local, state, and federal levels. Over the years, I've tried to serve as a resource to Fuller Construction, as I have with my other clients, providing information, resources, and access to events that may be helpful to those businesses. I was really struck by how much Fuller Construction is the fabric of the community. They have built everything from housing, residential, to commercial and industrial, to healthcare, and now government contracting projects as well. We're presenting the 2021 Government Contractor of the Year to Fuller Construction of Chadron, Nebraska.
Well, I think receiving this award is, it's nice, we appreciate it, and I think it's really, what it really represents is kind of a milestone, a mile marker, if you will, of the work of a lot of great people over many years. It's certainly not just my family, it definitely is not just me, certainly just a lot of great folks that we've had the opportunity to have on our team here and to partner with as subcontractors or consultants. And so it really represents kind of the manifestation of a lot of different people and all working, in the same direction.
Eric Fuller has described their company as flexible and adaptable, and I think that that's one of the things that has made them successful. In 2021, Fuller Construction completed a project with the National Park Service for bison corrals in South Dakota. Taking on that type of a project shows the adaptability that Fuller Construction has.
We've never really done a project like that before. That was kind of new territory for us, but we in this business we do have to do a lot of adapting to different jobs and kind of just take a lot of things that aren't necessarily what we would normally do, and just kind of figure it out as we go.
Government contracting is critical to Fuller Construction's operation. Again, a majority of the impact of that is because of the fact that we're in a rural area, and although we do have opportunities for private sector work, the government is a big entity out here, and they're a big mover and shaker as far as driving projects. So
what I'd like to see for the future of Fuller Construction is doing more of the government contracts. We certainly enjoy those jobs. They're a very significant part of our business.
So what I see for Fuller Construction's future moving forward the next 5, 10, 15 years is more careful, conservative growth, more pursuit of federal and state and local government contracting opportunities, as well as the private sector work that we pursue, but really just a continuation in an intentional, methodical way. I would encourage anybody to interact and participate with NBDC, because I think information and knowledge are part of the power structure of being in business, and certainly what NBDC brings to the table is another tool to have to help lead them towards success. And I think it's really critical that that when there are opportunities out there, and when there are entities like NBDC to interface, that you take advantage of it, because they're good at what they do, and we really appreciate it.
When I think about Eric Fuller's grandfather starting the business in 1959, I wonder about the impact that he envisioned through his legacy. I know that with the strength of the Fuller Construction team, they'll continue to be successful in the government marketplace and beyond.